It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the second of four between the Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kendall Graveman gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Texas, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Kenna in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In comes Piscotty. He can't get to it. This one's down. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And this is fouled at the plate. Andrews stands at second with no outs. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dio. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Adrian Beltre comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And Beltre wisely lays off that one, 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Swing and a miss by Beltre for strike 3 as he's retired.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave one. It's the Rangers nothing. A's coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Cole Hamels is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start, pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
At the plate, Jake Smolinski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Athletics, designated hitter, Jake Smolinski.
First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Hamels is becoming a rare bird in today's game in that he's known as a starter that frequently goes deep into outings and does so with great effectiveness. He's not your 5-and-done guy. He wants to eat up innings and finish as many games as he can.
Matty V, this guy's a throwback to the pitchers in the 70s and 80s that want to finish what they start. He seems to get better about pitch 75 and 80. He has about 125, 130, and he's one of the few guys that can maintain stamina through a 9-inning game. When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He hit over 40 home runs last season. When you start getting into that 40, 50 home run, those categories, that's special power. That's raw power. He's one of those rare commodities of baseball, so it'll be fun to watch him in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Here's Chris Davis now. Previously against Cole Hamels, he brings a 4-for-12 line. He's also hit 3 home runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Lowry leads off first with one away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, number 148 for his career. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a two-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track sometimes. We'll see if he can.
Right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Batting sixth, third baseman. Chapman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Piscotty is on his way home. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Standing in now, Josh Fegley. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one. And this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazzara is after it. And he makes the catch in the corner. And a relay home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So now it's Mark Canna. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. Push to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. This one's flared out toward left. Rua coming on. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move to the second inning here in Oakland. It's the A's 5 and the Rangers nothing. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
The 1-1 home. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Inside and low, 2-1. The 2-1 misses off the plate. Ronald Guzman waits on deck. The 3-1 down the left field line and deep. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Back up the middle, and that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Ronald Guzman, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Mazzara over at second. Odor at first with no outs. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes for.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Robinson Chirinos will be next. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Chopped weakly to the right. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's 1 for 3. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1. So next to the plate for Texas, Ryan Rua, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Men on third with 2 down. 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Oakland is on top in this one, 5-1. Riding in once again, Jake Smolinski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
2-0 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Smolinski in front, 3 balls and a strike. Marcus Semien waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Guzman is there for it. 1 down.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Adrian Beltre, a future Hall of Famer. Nothing this guy can't do. Probably the best in the business at coming in on that slow roller with that underhand bazooka to first base.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Jed Lowry now. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
A ball and a strike now. Simeon's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Chris Davis would be next. 2 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. The A's strand 1. They lead this one though 5-1. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Three and one. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Flares this one over toward first. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the 2-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Powell is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order. They're down 5-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Piscotty hits a little over the 270 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Odor over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Here's Hamels now on 2-0. Ripped down the first base line. Guzman over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Begley.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Begley earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Now the bats need to come alive. It's 5-1.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
That's foul.
Yasmero Petit is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 36, Yasmero Petit.
One run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Ruben Odor.
Here's Rognet Odor now, a base hit in his first trip. He's set and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Petit, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They're down here 5-1. Next up for the A's, Mark Canna.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, Mark Hanna.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that'll bring in the outfielder, Boog Powell. Lays off 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Here's Hamels now on 2-0. 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jake Smolinski. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Foul. The runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Marcus Semien.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Moving under it, Gallo. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 5-1. Leading off the inning, Robinson Chirinos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1-1 to Chirinos. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rua. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to first. Kenna takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. So 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 5-1. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. It was a walk in his last trip.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. up to 1-2 now. The 1-2 to
Ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing twos, 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
The left fielder, number 2.
Ready once again, Chris Davis, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit hard up the middle. Adur is there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hamels is ready. First pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Skied into straightaway right.
Mazzara's under it.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Popped him up. Chapman shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down here 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 55, Matt more.
Ready for another shot now. Matt
Leading
Chapman
up for the game.
is working on a 1-for-2
Third
game so
baseman.
far.
Chapman.
Now here it comes. Low
No.
for ball 1.
One ball, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 2-0 on the way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Digging in to try it again, Josh Begley. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Up next for Oakland, third baseman, Mark Kanal.
So now it's Mark Canna. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Change up in for a strike. Chapman takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Powell.
Ready for another chance? Boog Powell. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. Rua is after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
1-2.
checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 3-2 pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Designated hitter, number 5.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jake Smolinski. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Stepping in now, Ronald Guzman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Fegley is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, Left fielder, Ryan.
Ready once again, Ryan Rua. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rangers leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Playing 11.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The left fielder, number 2,
Chris Davis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. He's set and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's hitless in 6 tries. Semien leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. A 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gallo is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 15, Emilio Pagan.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. There's a look at how we got to where we are. A's leading this one here in Oakland as we draw nearer to the finish line. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Beltre behind with an 0-2 count now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by Lowry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down here 5-1. Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air to center. Odor over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next up for the A's, Josh Phegley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, first baseman, Mark Kanal.
So now it's Mark Kanal. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. high with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, sometimes when you get 2 quick outs in an inning as a pitcher, you sort of lose focus and let up a bit. Let's see if he can get it back.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is a fastball whiffed on for a strike.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
At the plate, Boog Powell, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Andres into shallow left. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. One left for Oakland. They're up 5-1. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Ryan Butcher comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ryan Butcher.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show.
Here's Rognadodor now, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. One out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High and deep to center field. Foul, ranging back to the track. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Ryan Rua. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
1-1. Misses down below the knee.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Chirinos at second with 2 down. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's have come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over. 5-2 the final score tonight. Oakland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yusmeiro Petit claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the Victoria.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL West, the Oakland Athletics were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-2. The Cleveland Indians sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 5-4. The Orioles combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 6-3. The Giants held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Mariners 2-0. The Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-4. The Tigers allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-0. The Washington Nationals beat the Braves in Atlanta 3-1. The Red Sox finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Philadelphia Phillies swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Reds completed a short 2-game sweep as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 2-0. The Cardinals picked up 14 hits in total as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 4-2. The Colorado Rockies held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-0. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.